Over the course of a single year, stretching from 2021 to 2022, the metropolitan area of New Orleans witnessed a shocking decline in residents, with a loss of over 15,000 individuals. This rate of depopulation surprisingly surpassed the speed of the prior year's decrease, sketching a somewhat alarming image of the city's demographic tendencies. On the other hand, the Hispanic community is on the rise. Since 2006, the Hispanic population has shown consistent growth, representing 10% of the total population as of the year 2022. Louisiana's population decline is not just a city-wide issue. The entire state is witnessing a significant loss of residents. A troubling trend is emerging in the Pelican State. The numbers are painting a stark picture, with Louisiana ranking 5th in numeric decline among all states. Between July of 2021 and July of 2022 alone, the state lost almost 37,000 residents. Now, you might be wondering, what's causing this population decline? The answer lies in domestic migration. Louisiana is witnessing an exodus of residents moving to other parts of the country. The outflow of people is so substantial that it overshadows the small gains from natural increase and international migration. Natural increase refers to the excess of births over deaths, while international migration involves people moving into Louisiana from other countries. Although these factors are contributing to population growth, they're not substantial enough to offset the loss from domestic migration. This trend is not a recent phenomenon. In fact, between April of 2020 and July of 2022, Louisiana saw a total loss of 67,508 residents. That's a significant portion of the state's population packing up and leaving in just over 2 years. Now, this isn't to say that Louisiana is becoming a ghost state. Far from it. Despite the decline, Louisiana still holds its ground as the 25th most populous state in the U.S. It's a testament to the state's resilience and the enduring appeal of its culture, history, and natural beauty. Yet this population decline raises pressing questions. Despite this decline, Louisiana remains the 25th most populous state in the U.S. But what does this mean for the future of the state and its cities? The ripple effects of this population decrease are far-reaching, bearing significant consequences beyond mere numerical representations. The falling numbers in New Orleans and Louisiana signify more than just data points on a population chart. They symbolize transformative shifts that echo throughout the city's core and the entire state, influencing aspects ranging from economic structures to cultural fabric and the delivery of social services. Discussing the economy, the decrease in population suggests a reduced labor force which could obstruct economic development. Businesses could face difficulties in procuring the right workforce, and with fewer buyers, the local economy could contract. This can set off a relentless cycle of economic inertia, further propelling people to leave in pursuit of superior prospects. Turning the focus to culture, New Orleans is celebrated for its dynamic cultural milieu, a blend of diverse influences that has spawned jazz, Creole gastronomy, and the vibrant Mardi Gras. However, as the population alters, the local culture follows suit. The growing Hispanic populace, for instance, is expected to contribute fresh elements to the cultural blend. Conversely, the exit of long-term inhabitants could trigger the loss of inherent cultural practices, potentially affecting the city's unique culture. When it comes to social services, a declining populace, particularly when it involves a drop in the younger generation, can stress the system. With a reduced youth demographic to support the elderly, there could be increased demands on healthcare and social security services. Furthermore, the decrease in families with children might affect the education system, possibly leading to school shutdowns and a decrease in education funding. As we look ahead, these shifts pose both challenges and opportunities. New Orleans and Louisiana will be required to devise strategies to adapt to these changes, whether that involves diversifying the economy, assimilating new cultural influences, or restructuring social services. Conversely, this could serve as an opportunity to reimagine and rejuvenate the city and the state, sculpting a future that both honors the past and welcomes the new. The dwindling population isn't solely about numbers. It carries the weight of preserving the unique culture and spirit of New Orleans and Louisiana. Our comprehensive inquiry into the dwindling population in New Orleans and Louisiana has yielded significant findings. The findings from the data analysis provide insight into the alarming decrease of people in both New Orleans and Louisiana. Numerous residents have decided to relocate from these areas in recent times, and this is not just a one-time event, but a recurring pattern. We have also studied the drastic demographic shifts, with a decrease in the black and white populations and a surge in the Hispanic community. This change is especially pronounced in the New Orleans metropolitan area, where Hispanic individuals now constitute 10% of the total populace. This evolving racial composition brings a new layer of complexity to the issue of population decrease. It's crucial to consider the role of significant events like hurricanes and the COVID pandemic, which undoubtedly played a role in altering migration trends and leading to a decrease in population numbers. The combined effect of these factors, along with the growing preference for suburban living over city and rural life, has instigated a significant population shift. But what are the implications of this? Why should a population decrease in New Orleans and Louisiana concern us? The answer is straightforward. These regions are vibrant with cultural heritage, unique traditions, and a lively community spirit. A decrease in the population could potentially endanger this cultural richness and diversity. It could irreparably change these areas in ways that cannot be undone. Therefore, this is not just about statistics. It's about protecting the unique culture and vibrancy that define New Orleans and Louisiana. It's about ensuring these places continue to flourish and captivate us with their unique food, music, and art. Understanding this population decline in New Orleans and Louisiana is essential for preserving their unique culture and vibrancy. It's a challenge we must meet if we want these places to continue to prosper and captivate us with their unique allure. I extend my gratitude to everyone who has been a part of this video and to all of you watching, particularly my patrons. I urge you to share this video with your friends and those who might find it intriguing. Despite this video revolving around some harsh realities that New Orleans is facing, there is still plenty of optimism to be found. We will keep you informed with both the good and the bad, so stay tuned for more good food, fun times, and great people.
Nolan Janet here, and thanks so much for watching. And just go ahead and destroy this video right here to keep up with the fun.